Good morning all. It's Monday morning. We're out in my yard and we've got a bit of a line up here for you. We've got the 7270 on this end with a New Holland baler on it. That's just had a rebuild on the packer system because a lump of wood laying in the hay went in and damaged all the packer system, so that's had a rebuild. Next to that you got the 3230, she's got a chaser on the back. Next to that you got the 8250, that's got the crone on the back. Next to that you got the Class Arian 640, that's got nothing on the back at the minute, that's having this chaser put on today. Next to that you've got GN55, one of our Arctics, that's got nothing on the back. And then over here you've got my two straw combinations, which are both ready to go. They're all tested and done. Well, Way 06 going in Thursday to have her MOT done. We had a little issue with a ABS light on when we took it for a test a month ago, and we drove in the test station and the ABS light came on. So I abandoned the MOT, turned round in their yard. As I turned round in their yard, the ABS light went off. And I've done 4 loads of hay with it since then, and it's not come back on or done anything at all. So it's going back Thursday for an MOT. Next to that is one of my FH12s, and that's got the new bulker on the back. And yeah, that's going off to work with Anderson's and Firmac, hopefully. We'll see. We've got what's left of the hay in there. There's 3 loads of Heston in there that's got to go up to Norwich. And I think there's about 3 loads of quadrant hay, maybe 4 in there. We've got to keep some of that because we're having such a dry time. I've only done a small amount of silage so far for my own cattle, so we might need some of that to feed our cattle. Done a few yard repairs here. Basically that's the stacking yard. We're standing on the stacking yards everywhere if necessary, but we can get, I think it's about nearly 5,500 tonnes in here, so it's better to put it on hardcore, it's cleaner. So we've got a nice empty stacking yard there, and up here we've got one of my tractor bulker trailers. That's all been serviced, gone through, washed down, cleaned out, sanitised, ready to bring the grain in off the combine. Beside that you've got 3 of my tractor bale trailers. Again, air brakes, lights and everything all checked, repaired, serviced. Over here we have got the old blue bulker. I've actually sold that. They're picking that up today. I've sold that. That's going for export. And beside that you've got another Arctic trailer, which again has been serviced, and that's ready to go to pull the bales in out the rucks. So, you know, we're on top of the job. We're all nicely cleaned up. You know, we've got plenty of baler twine to feed the balers with. So, you know, more than enough. So, yeah, there'll be no problem with that. And this is our secondary grain barn. We just use that basically. It is a sealed grain barn, and it'll hold about 300 tonnes, so it's handy for like the pea crop or something like that. You know, something that's going to be like 60 odd tonne, 70 tonne. You can split it in half as well, so that's helpful. So if I wanted to put the spring barley in one side and the peas in the other, we could. Right, I'm going to move you now. Hold on 1 minute. Right, here we have both our loaders. This is our big one here, 9.5 metre loader. Yeah, she's awaiting a 500 hour service, but you know, that'll only take a couple of hours. Got all the filters and everything, and new mirrors for it. And there's our smaller one. Again, we're waiting a 500 hour service, which will be done the next day or so. Mirrors missing, light missing, somebody dropped a bale on it, so that's to be sorted. We've got all new mirrors and that for it, so yeah, there. But mechanically they're sound. We've been done a fair bit of work on the 95. She's had a fair few dents, knocks and bangs knocked out of her, so she's pretty fair. And